determination and that mindset of winning goes hand in hand. And today's email, I think we get a little bit of that motivation we need. Roll it. Welcome back to another video, and if this is your first time here, my name is Nico's Rentas. This is mentorsapproach.com. If you like what you see at the end of the video, hit the like button. Of course, hit the subscribe to get your daily motivational idea to get your mindset moving in the right direction. I had an awesome email that came in from somebody. It's somewhat of an awesome motivator, so I thought I'd read it. Jumping into the email. Hi, Nikos. I have been watching your videos for the last 9 months. Thank you. I really enjoyed your Instagram post before. Thank you. I gotta start writing again. The other day, you responded to someone who thought it was too hard to make changes because of their life. I have to say that I am a mother of 3 kids, divorced, and at one point left with nothing. In the last 4 months, I finally finished school and got the design job I wanted. My freelance work has been increasing after I downloaded your book and stuck to a niche. Ooh, that pesky niche. Why don't you find it though? I feel pumped for the future. Awesome. It takes time and lots of hard work. At the end, you're right in what you say. I appreciate that. Please start writing again. You know what? I think I will. I think I'm going to start writing again. And this is an excellent understanding of what goes on through the mindset on a high level. This is like on that level where you're from the outside looking in. She's gone through a lot, yet she kept being determined to get to that spot where she knew something good would come out of it, and voila, she finished school and graphics design and all those design areas. It's very challenging. There's a lot of people in the field and everybody's creative and everybody's trying to get their creative works out there, and the jobs, they're not everywhere. Like and by that I mean they're not like that, you know, that $80,000-$100,000 spot. These are all like 30,000, 40,000 jobs when you finish school that you're gonna go find, and then you gotta move up to those, you know, bigger numbers. And the fact that you're moving towards that, this is the critical aspect of it. And this person really went from being in that situation where life really kicked them and slapped them down, and they were like, okay, I gotta get back up, I gotta get moving. This is critical to my success, critical to my family, to my kids, and they got it done. It took some time, but they got it done. The idea is simple, and I say this all the time, and like some people email me, they're like, preach, and I'm like, I'm not a preacher, I'm just a teacher of what I see, the experiences that I have had and the experience of others that I've coached through, and the people that I've been there with as they went from that nice spot, crashing down, rose back up and made it big. And this is the idea of, hey, like, talking about it is always easy. Doing is hard because it's not done overnight. None of the stuff I talk about is done overnight. Yes, you might have small wins that will jump you to the next level really quickly, but it takes a lot of time to get your mindset moving in that right direction. It takes even more time after you're in that direction to really achieve the things you want to achieve. And the idea then is to expand into more areas as you get more comfortable working on yourself, on the things that you're doing. I'm really happy that you're looking at that freelance. I'm really happy that you've downloaded the book, and I'm really happy you found that niche. And this is critical to everybody out there. If you're working on an idea, make sure you're niching down. Make sure you're focusing on a certain industry that you can go after. And then from that, focus on certain services. Focus on certain things that you know you can do well, charge for, and then once you have enough money coming in, then start to expand. Everybody talks about startups and all these big companies that just explode. And if you really look at their core, they're all doing one common thing, and then they're expanding. And on the same note, they have a lot of money with the investments and everything. When you see the big startups, investors are coming in and they're giving them money. And the same idea would apply to a smaller idea. However, whether it's a product or service, not every person is going to find an investor, and you got a niche in that area. It'll take a little bit longer. As you start making money, you reinvest and you start growing that business. And overnight, that overnight is a year, 2 years, 3 years later. But that overnight turns into the $5, the $10, the $20,000 a month from whatever you started. And if you're not going that route and you're just, like this person is going in two routes. They're saying, hey, I'm going to go in design, I'm going to finish school, I'm going to go get a job, and then on the side, I'm going to grow the freelance, because the freelance will bring in more money than a job. And that's the reality of it. And it's a tough market because everybody has like Fiverr and other stuff where they're like, hey, $5, $10, they don't want to get charged a lot for it. And then you need to find that niche where you can accelerate there, where somebody's going to want to pay an actual salary to you to start, and then as you grow to actually pay for your firm, your services, and actually spend and drop the money you're asking. It takes time. Everything takes time, and this is evidence of it. Somebody who clearly, they didn't get divorced overnight. They didn't lose all the life that they had before. Okay, that didn't happen all overnight. And in this case, this person, understood that. They kept working on it, and eventually, hey, look, they have a job, they're moving forward, they're in this freelance opportunity where they're starting to grow it. They know it's going to take time. They've learned, they've worked through everything. So take some time and ask yourself, where am I right now? Where do I want to be? What's the reality of me getting there? How long will it actually take? And put that into perspective. When you start working with your integrity on the decisions you're going to make, know that, hey, I'm not going to go do that because I'm doing this. And respect yourself, because once you start respecting yourself, you're loving yourself for those decisions you're making. And then all of a sudden, life starts moving in that right direction, because one decision after another, that is a good decision you're making, not a series of bad decisions, but it's one after another good decisions. Then all of a sudden that series of good decisions turns into breakthroughs for you, and you start enjoying and seeing life the way it should be for you. My name is Nikos Rentas. This is mentorsapproach.com. Hit a like if you like what you see, of course. Share your story and share your comment on similar situations, because who knows, somebody might be reading it and that message might help change a life. And of course, share this message with anybody out there that'd be needing to hear this message right now, because a lot of us do, and that one video might help change a life.